Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I have a first in the history of this channel, a video about dropshipping, why dropshipping is a terrible business model. Did you know that 90% of dropshippers give up within the first month because they aren't generating enough money? Even though there are well-established companies in the manufacturing sector, they have never seen dropshipping as a viable business strategy. There are some reasons behind dropshipping being a failure. Like any other company, there are benefits and drawbacks to operating a dropshipping business. The quick setup time and inexpensive initial costs are two significant benefits. Here in this video, you will know all the reasons that make a business model like dropshipping fail. Unfortunately, many businesses worldwide would have taken advantage of the dropshipping business model's weakness. They see it as a way to earn quick money and big profits with little effort. The main problem is that many businesses use dropshipping as an excellent way to do business. Unfortunately, most individuals stick to the same tried and true product lines because they lack an understanding of the nuances involved in dropshipping business models. They have heard or read about how successful other companies have been, so they have jumped right into the dropshipping business without first looking into the risks. Many e-commerce product niches are already filled, especially for the most popular dropshipping goods, often private and white label products with no discernible brand. These items are ubiquitous since they may be found in almost any store. Many new sellers list their items at prices below production costs to make a name for themselves. Factory owners are the only ones who come out ahead in this cutthroat environment. Success or not, your product will be seen and sold. Not only that, but you must also consider the marketing budget. Without promotion via ads or sponsored product listings, selling dropship goods as a beginner is next to impossible. Google and Facebook advertisements in particular are commonly advised for the dropshipping business model, although they are costly and have poor conversion rates. An incorrect assumption is that it is almost free to operate. Scammers have long found fertile ground in the world of online trade. Despite this common knowledge among consumers, con artists continue to victimize unsuspecting individuals. Since the seller in a dropshipping firm must depend on a third party for all aspects of the e-commerce customer connections, it is the most vulnerable kind of online store. Scammers have used the popularity of dropshipping to trick customers who don't know what's going on and hurt the industry's reputation. Even if the fraud isn't meant to steal your money directly, problems with poor quality, broken goods, and the like are all too common, and the solutions are rarely easy. Because the dropshipping business model depends on other people, fraudsters are unfortunately inevitable, usually one for every product. Professional and legitimate businesses risk financial loss and damaged reputations due to dropshipping fraud. It may be challenging to earn someone's trust in a digital environment, so it's wise to avoid caution by starting out on a more open business platform. Profit margin decline. People may be tempted to get on the dropshipping bandwagon because it seems like a simple way to establish company that immediately provides a high profit. However, the dropshipping business model is no exception to the rule that success in business needs effort, strategy, and a little luck. Some people who got into the dropshipping business had unrealistic goals and now lost money or only made a small profit. They have themselves to blame for their lack of success, not the business platform they are using. With the right product and a good idea of what will happen in the future, a dropshipping business could make a lot of money. Primary reason is that we are not taking full advantage of the benefits of outsourcing manufacturing to Asia. Since your orders to the manufacturer are always from a single item, you cannot take advantage of wholesale or bulk savings. That's why it's tough to strike a deal on rates right now. Your company or brand won't expand or develop. The dangers of dropshipping are accentuated since they may stem from elements of the firm that are out of the owner's hand. When you use dropshipping, you let your suppliers send the goods straight to the consumers. You'll have to trust your vendors and hope they will properly control quality. You were only given samples in advance, so you obviously can't monitor the whole process. Every business must sometimes deal with unreliable vendors, and any mistakes they make will reflect poorly on your company. The tried and true method for expanding a trading firm is investing profits from earlier orders in new, more complex trades. Using drop shipment would make this impossible. If your items are successful in the marketplace, your competitors will copy your products and designs quickly. Classic large orders and close collaboration with a manufacturer let you develop a strong connection over time, allowing you to negotiate favorable items, favorable terms, and launch your product line of unique private label goods. With this, you can create your identity uniquely in the market. How to succeed as a dropshipper in 2022. Dropshipping quickly loses its appeal when you think about how hard it is and how much competition there is in the business model. Dropshipping is a business model with a low entry barrier and high growth potential. However, as with any other business plan, it is ultimately up to you to figure out what works best for your own company on this platform. There are no guarantees. It's also dicey as an enterprise. When running a company, it may not be easy to have a complete say over how others see you, since you must collaborate with other individuals and organizations. Because you didn't choose good business partners, doing business with them hurts your reputation. This is entirely your fault. You can avoid the situation by looking into alternatives to the dropshipping business model, as assigning blame is never a good business strategy. One of the easiest ways to improve your dropshipping skills is to pay attention to shipment times. Experts in the field say that 90% of dropshippers would cancel their orders if they didn't get them on time. Customers expect to get the items they purchased from your shop within a week. If they haven't received the item after a week, they'll likely give up and go elsewhere. In 2022, if you want to be a successful dropshipper, you must give your customers real value. Most of the time, a company's success with dropshipping comes from having a great product, sending it out quickly, and going above and beyond what the customer expects. Does the law permit dropshipping? Dropshipping is perfectly legal. Dropshipping is a perfectly legal way to fulfill orders, but depending on your source, you may run into other legal issues. Make sure you have a dropshipping agreement contract to safeguard your business. Any online store owner should consider dropshipping for these 5 reasons. It reduces the potential dangers of starting a business, saves money on manufacturing, minimizes expenses for warehousing and transport, a comprehensive catalog of goods, and finally, it is very flexible. Dropshipping may be lucrative for business owners. Dropshipping is a low-hazard business concept that lets you sell items to consumers without the high overhead of a traditional wholesaler. As a result, these cheaper starting expenses, dropshipping may lead to profits far more quickly than other company strategies. You'll need to think of ways to differentiate yourself from the competition so that customers will choose to purchase your product over the many others on the market. To compete on price is to lose the sales battle before it begins. A competitor will always try to undercut you on price, and if they import directly and ship from their warehouse, you can be sure they are getting a better deal. And that was all for today's video. Hope you got the idea of dropshipping and the reasons behind its failure. Please subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon if you're new to the channel so you don't miss any new stuff. And let me know in the comments how you would start your own dropshipping business. Thanks so much.